Hello, welcome back to our channel. Here at 10 Daily, we share the top 10 moments of the day. Today, we share to you the top 10 discovered items that have been washed on shore. First off the list, from Taronga, we have sacks of milk powder. These sacks of milk powder and other debris washed onto very popular New Zealand beaches after a cargo ship stuck on an offshore reef for 3 months started breaking apart in heavy seas at the weekend. The interesting part is that maritime authorities established crews tried to remove the fuel and turners from the ship, but around the calm conditions on that day. Fuel and cargo continued to leak in Europe seas, causing New Zealand's worst environmental disaster in decades. There was numerous reports that police said they had to close the beach to the public after the reports of people removing items that had been washed up. However, thousands of birds were killed by the spill, and has been taking months to clean up the shore. Half thousand penguins were picked up overnight, some of them covered in powder. At number 9, we have a large piece of driftwood covered in gooseneck barnacles has created a stir on the beach near Carafon in North Wales. Considered a delicacy in North Portugal and Spain, they are known as the bizarre-looking creatures garnered lots of attention after they were initially discovered by tourists. Holiday maker Martin Green from New Britain posted images and video to Facebook of the barnacle and reckoned there were thousands of tentacle animals attached to the driftwood, which could mean the haul is worth tens of thousands of pounds. These gooseneck barnacles have been previously off North Wales over the years, but while they are considered rare individual, it's rarity for them to be washed ashore in such great large numbers. On number 8, we have an exploded bomb. A state police bomb squad exploded a 100-pound photo flash bomb, creating a loud bang that reverberated throughout the region. A Times intern on the scene said it sounded like explosive grand finale at the end of 4th of July fireworks display. The explosion jolted residents in the region, who reported the windows rattling on. Coming at you at lucky number 7, we have hairballs. These strange hairy hairs are the remains of Posidenia australis, a seagrass also known as Neptune grass that grows in large meadows around Australia's southern coast. The fibrous remains of foliage can often wash up on seahorses, especially after stormy weather. In large round clumps, these hairballs are very, very poisonous. And at number 6, we have tar balls. Tar balls are soft clumps of weathered oil mingled with sand, shells, and other beach material. They can range from the size of a pinhead to larger chunks, about the size of a basketball. Nearly 2 years after the deadly explosion that destroyed the Trans-Ocean oil rig in Deepwater Horizon and unleashed nearly 5 million barrels of oil into the Gulf of Mexico, the oil company cleanup personnel are still gathering them up along some of the Gulf beaches, but many beaches exhibit no tar balls, and even beaches where tar balls do appear often, they aren't present often. At number 5 on the list, we have crude oil. The oil leak from a pipeline from the beach of Koh Samet, Coconut Bay resulted in the beach being closed and its tourists evacuated. After spillage reached the beach, media said the crude oil had been occurred off Thailand's mainland. The refinery pipeline broke, sending 50,000 liters of oil spilling into the coastal waters. 2 beaches have been closed due to the uncertainty about water toxicity. Koh Samet is a popular tourist island not far from Bangkok. Off the coast of Pang Pai, concerns have been growing about the oil spill and the information being very inconsistent. Before on the list, we have cocaine. There have been a number of reports of islanders becoming small-time dealers and beginning transporting cocaine across the island in milk turns, paintings, and socks. One such report suggests that 2 fishermen have seen the man on the yacht dumping some of his cocaine. No one knows how much the drug they retrieved, nor when they rescued it, but the stories of 2 fishermen have become legendary among the drug users in the beaches. More than 700 kilograms of cocaine, most of it, 83% per, has washed up in plastic packages along the coast. These drugs have been found on beaches from the Atlantis far south to the Loire Austria west of counties. Number 3 on the list, we have the Portuguese man-o'-war. This species floats on the surface of the water by using a gas-filled float. It is usually pink or purple in color. Underneath, there is a single thick tentacle and a range of thinner tentacles. These tentacles contain very powerful stinging cells which can paralyze and kill fish can come with a contact with them. It will also cause immense pain in any humans that are unfortunate enough to touch them and even cause death. Release contact with these tentacles will see the skin swell up with the red lacerations and immense pain will result for at least a few hours. Fever and muscle spasms can occur, and breathing difficulties and even heart attacks can result, though where in humans died as a result of being stung by Portuguese man-o'-war, especially in people with elderly or underlying health conditions. Like the lion's mane jellyfish, the stinging cells of the Portuguese man-o'-war remain active and capable of stinging for a long time. After the creature has died, after several days, if the tentacles have remained damp or been repeatedly covered with water by the incoming tide. This is why this is so dangerous. If you see it on shore, you should definitely run out. Number 2 on the list, we have the Viable Cargo, the 62,000-ton cargo ship that was stricken in this year among the goodies that have fallen back of the MC Napoli were 25 motorbikes, steering wheels, carpets, beauty creams, shoes, golf clubs, oil paintings, and camcorders. These salvagers carried, dragged, and hauled what they could from the beach, and when they couldn't, they made sledges of wooden pallets. One game bought their own tractor. If I was living on the coast near the viable cargo, I would definitely try to get a motorbike or maybe even steering wheels. Around this time, golf clubs or oil paintings are maybe not the best choice. On top of the list, we have the Megalodon Tooth. A Croatian man searching for shells in his local river has found more than he bargained for. The tooth of a monster had terrorized the oceans 100 million years ago. The latest toothy find the surface comes from central Croatia, around 60 kilometers from capital Zagreb. The hand-sized fossil was reportedly discovered earlier this month in the Kupa River by a local who was searching for shells. According to media reports, a geologist at Zagreb's Natural History Museum has acknowledged that the tooth likely belongs to the giant shark. Now to think if the megalodon shark is actually extinct. Some say yes, some say he lives beneath the shallows. If you enjoyed this video, give a like and subscribe for more content on the way.